a lot of people that said that I was too hard on Ja. I'm not. At the end of the day, he was the one flashing guns, not once, but twice on social media. He got in trouble with the strip club. He got in trouble off the court. There's just a lot of different things that the Memphis Grizzlies have been very patient on. Remember, these guys are making max dollars for these franchises. They don't want their max guy just to go to waste and to be untradeable at that. So Ja Morant is not expected to have a robust trade market. You guys, Brian Windhorst and Tim Bontemps, talk to people. I talk to people. Do you guys find a lot of people that believe they're going to be some robust market if they do shop Ja? No, because they know that he's kind of damaged goods. They know that he's a great player. He has amazing talent, but he hasn't really improved on his game. His injury history is a little bit shaky. All I'm saying is Ja owes Memphis everything. They didn't quit on him. They didn't, suspend him more than what the NBA wanted. They were flexible with him through all the drama. That's all I'm saying. They put up with all the drama. All they're doing is holding Ja accountable as the leader of the group, asking him to be better and lead this group and lead this franchise.
But basically saying, hey, when there's something that the entire team sees and aware of, I'm going to address that in front of the entire team. I'm going to hold guys accountable like that. Which, you can say, hey, that might work in Europe. I don't know if it works in the NBA. Well, hey, this guy's trying to make sure that there is a culture set in Memphis. And if you can't hold Ja accountable, you have zero chance. Now, you might argue you have zero chance to dictate what the culture is going to be as long as Ja's on the roster, which I want to get into that. Bontemps, you say trade him. Here's the problem.
Guys, I didn't say trading him. I didn't say trading him was easy.
Yeah, I don't think there's much. Like, you guys talk to people, I talk to people. Do you find a lot of people that believe there's going to be some robust market if they do shop Ja Morant?
No, I don't think there is one. I mean, I think for a couple of reasons. One is all the things we just talked about. The second is he's just not that much of a difference.
Now, is there one franchise that could really change Ja and maybe he needs a change of scenery? Yes, it is the Miami Heat. Do I see that as a possibility? No. There's people saying that they're going to trade Tyler Hero. I promise you guys right now, they are not trading Tyler Hero for Ja Morant. And if Ja comes, it's to pair him with Tyler and Bam. This is the most recent update with the whole Terry Rozier situation per Barry Jackson. Though a lawsuit against the Hornets cannot be entirely ruled out, pursuing the matter in court would run counter to the way Miami does business. The sense here is that the Heat will decide internally what it prioritizes, getting a draft pick or a quick cap relief or both, and quietly approach Silver to discuss it. The Heat is not commenting on the matter and is not using the media to lobby for a pick. Miami would prefer to operate behind the scenes on this. And of course, why would you try to sue, your company that you're a part of? That makes absolutely no sense. Why would you sue them and then expect them to help you down the line? Those things don't go together. All I'm saying is both sides knew. The NBA and the Charlotte Hornets knew that he was being investigated. They knew he was cleared through the NBA, but they also knew he wasn't cleared through the federal system. That's the part that they failed to disclose to the Miami Heat. Once the betting company comes to you and says that there's some fraud going on and we've been potentially robbed of millions of dollars, you guys think that we're just going to go away? Absolutely not. These betting companies want to take our money. They want to ruin your parlay. They want to make sure that you drain your whole bank account on their games, on their systems, on their betting systems. So you guys have to realize we need our first round pick back and we need the money off the books immediately. But I do not see the Miami Heat suing them. That makes absolutely no sense. They're going to handle this behind the scenes. The Jaime Jaquez Jr., he continues to shine for this Miami Heat team. So Tim McMahon on Jaime Jaquez Jr.'s hot start. I'll tell you who looks phenomenal. Jaime Jaquez Jr. He's just attacking, playing at an incredible tempo, getting downhill. Guys are bouncing off of him. He's finishing in the lane. He's shooting better than 60% from the floor, and most of that is attacking off the dribble. He's off to an incredible start. And we're all proud of Jaime, especially after last year, how terrible it was for him. Why can't the Miami Heat prioritize Jovic like this, though? Because you guys got to realize, when you have Jovic and Jaime, you kind of have to pick one in a sense. Or you can't have both of them on the court at the same time. I say that because they both need the ball in transition. They both want the ball in their hands. So you can't have Jaime out there and you have Jovic out there because Jaime can't shoot. And Jovic, yeah, he can shoot the three, but he's not really a great three-point shooter either. To be honest, they play the exact same way. They want to play in transition. They want to get to the free throw line. They want to get to the cup, and they want to attack and drive and kick. But Jaime's been phenomenal. He had 31 points versus the Lakers. All I'm saying is that this cannot turn into the Jaime Jaquez show. We still got to be able to get other guys involved. If Jaime Jaquez is your leading scorer, I don't see you winning a basketball game. I love the development. I love how his confidence is through the roof. It's just that you guys paid Jovic $60 million. I don't understand why you're not giving Jovic the same opportunity that you've given Jaime, especially with handling the ball.
I tell you, who looks phenomenal. Jaime Jaquez Jr.
Yeah, I mean, he had a big game today.
Dude, he is just attacking, just playing at incredible tempo, getting downhill. Like, guys are bouncing off him. He's finishing the lane. He's shooting better than 60% from the floor. And most of that is attacking off the dribble. He's off to an incredible start.
Yeah, he's not shooting the deep ball. Well, he's never done that. He's not a 3-point shooter, but he's scoring sort of like you said.
But the way that offense works, like the floor is spaced, and he's a good straight line driver. If you can get in the paint and kick it out, you can make plays, which is what he's been doing. And he's a big guy who can get a guy in his hip and get to the basket.
Yeah. And he had a terrible second year. He really regressed last year, and I think this offense does suit him. And he also came in with a message to send.
Now, there was people in my comments that said that I was hard on Kelel Ware. The reason why I'm hard on Kelel Ware is there's so much potential. You guys see the talent. You guys see the size, the athleticism, the floor spacing. Think about it. He hit 2 great three-pointers against the Clippers. A 7-foot monster shooting back-to-back threes in a close game. Just look at the potential. I'm always going to be hard on Kelel Ware. Bam is, and the coach is, because we see the talent, we see the potential, and we know how good he could really be. So Bam and Adebayo on Kelel Ware being pulled from the lineup the other night. That's a part of his development. We're not going to give up on him. We know how great he can be. He moves the needle for this team. And absolutely, we finally have the center that we've needed to pair next to Bam. Kelel Ware on some early season struggles. I mean, it's only my second year. So, it's still a learning process of that, and I just getting it down. It's mainly just the defensive part of it, and like I said, I'm still getting that down, and I'm fine with that. As long as he's willing to be coached, as long as he's willing to put in the work, he just can't come out there lazy. He can't come out there half-assing it. He has to be dominant. The other team needs to know that we have a 7-footer that's not playing no games. We have a 7-footer that's going to block your shot if you come in the paint. He's going to get every rebound, and he's going to catch every lob and dunk it on your head.
Can that be fast-tracked from a 21-year-old in his second season? And if so, how do you do that to get Kelel more at ease defending the pick and roll?
Just film and reps. And then communication obviously makes it way easier. But that's a part of his development. And, we're not going to give up on him. We know how great he can be. We know, he moves the needle for this team.
Where's his confidence at? Like, is he the kind of guy who goes up and down with that, or is he still up here?
I feel like he's one of those guys. He's very, very even keel, so it's hard to judge if he's down or not, which I truly respect because it's good to not know because it's also you got to add the professionalism to our league. But just talking to him, I don't feel like he's discouraged. It's just lessons he's got to learn.